Just his 4th year, but these Nuggets have all been together for the most part. Now he goes, and oh my goodness, what a basket!
Murray is attacking. Look at him go up. No, I'm not going to dunk. Not going to use it with my left, but the English.
Good hedge out by Korver. Murray's around his man. Jamal Murray! My gosh!
Energy at both ends were fantastic. Obviously, you know what Murray and Jokic did.
How about Murray? Oh, just pours it in! Oh!
He hits the long 3. Yeah, he gonna let you know I'm feeling myself.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dignified2K. We're back with another video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with a player that I think is the best left in the bubble, maybe not named Anthony Davis. Today, we've got 99 overall Jamal Murray. This guy's had some crazy 50-point games, and of course, the craziest thing that's happened, he's came back twice from a 3-1 deficit, one time against the Jazz down 3-1, and the next time against an NBA Finals favorite, the Clippers, and they were also down 3-1 and came back. And now they find themselves in another hole down 3-1 against a whole nother beast against the Lakers. But we'll go ahead and get into that a little bit later in the video. Real quickly, I want to show you guys the build. Now, if you guys want to know how to make this build exactly, it will be in the top right now. Goes through exactly everything you needed to do to make this build. You guys can see we get every single contact dunk, 81 3-pointer. We get every single pro dribble move, great defense, 95 speed, 95 acceleration. This build all around is just insane. Here's the badge layout: 16, 17, 15, and 6. Like I said, we get Hall of Fame finishing badges, so this is what we're going to be using. We get gold shooting. Since we will be playing the 2s in this video, I went ahead and threw on hot start. And then, of course, we get 15 playmaking, really well-rounded in the badges as well as the attributes. And then 6 defensive badges, really all that we need: clamps and intimidator. If you really wanted to, for like a video or something, you could just go down with this and maybe put on Pig Dodger, but I don't know how Pig Dodger really works this year. So for this video, we will just be using clamps and intimidator. So if you guys are new to the channel, the way that we like to do this, we like to give ourselves a little bit of a challenge. So we will be using everything Jamal Murray. You guys can see in the top right, they got him as an offensive threat. My build pretty much is the offensive threat build from last year. So we'll go to the roster and then we'll go to edit player. Here we will be able to go to his signature styles and see everything Jamal Murray. Now he's got jump shot 80, and of course he's got Trey Burke, but we're going to be using this jump shot at a 75 speed. I used it in quick play and it looked a little bit slow, so 100% was not the best way to go. His signature styles for this: dribble pull-ups, we'll be using those. Now for his layup packages, if you guys missed his last game, he had some crazy layups. One that they actually threw a side-by-side with Michael Jordan, and it looked exactly the same. So the only thing that we will be changing here is we're going to be using Michael Jordan's layup packages. We're not going to be too worried about his post game, but here, this is where it gets a little bit difficult. Now, I'm not the best dribbler this year. Now, I know there's not too many dribble moves to get yourself open, but we will be using every single one of his basic packages, pro packages, all that good stuff. Luckily, he actually has pro dribble moves, so we will be using every single one of these. Now, if you see something that you like in the video, you guys can come back here and you'll see what it is. Just look at these, all the different signature styles of what we will be using. Now, of course, before we start the video, you know I gotta go to the boost stand, but let's just say I'm not here for the boost. All right, guys, so we're here at the 2K beach, and as you guys can see, we're probably at the most toxic place on NBA 2K21, that being the 2's court. Now, all you see here is pretty much playmaking shot creators, and of course like a glass cleaner or some athletic finisher around 6'8", 6'9", and that's the case here. But as you guys can see, I'm on my Jamal Murray build. I think that's what I'm going to call it from now on. Stretch playmaker, all ISO, and of course the first people we play, playmaking shot creator and a paint piece. Now, this is why I feel like this lineup is very invalid. Just look at this: grabs the ball, runs around, getting clamped the whole entire possession, alley-oop, a little bit contested, definitely more than 4%, and it's wide open. So I don't know, but today we're here, like I said, talk about a little bit about Jamal Murray, a little bit about the playoffs, and of course a little bit about the game like we always do. But first, play the game. We're getting contact dunks like that. This is what I'm talking about, guys. If you want a build that's well-rounded, you're willing to put a little bit of the work in to get there, this build's a ton of fun, and I think you guys would really enjoy it if you went ahead and made it. But as you guys can see, this guy's just astonished, gave up on the play, fade away. We knock it down. Now, like I said, I want to talk a little bit about Jamal Murray. This dude has been going off, and I think a lot of people are still sleeping on him. The guy's had 50-point games. He's carried his team at points where he just scores pretty much every single possession down the court. And of course, like I said in the beginning, He's literally came back twice in the NBA playoffs, twice in the same, run against a team down 3-1, and they ended up winning. Now, like I said, I know they're down 3-1 against the Lakers right now, but the interesting part about that is they really could be up 3-1. It's not like it's been blowout series the whole entire time. Maybe the first game they lost, the Lakers should have won that game. And the game they won, obviously, they should have won that too. Or the game the Nuggets won, they should have won. But there other games, they've been very close back and forth. Of course, they lost to a buzzer beater. And then in game 4, they lost against the Lakers. It was really close pretty much the whole entire game. And the Lakers, I'll give credit where credit is due. They played better down the stretch. LeBron James, clamped up a little bit down the stretch, and he actually did a lot of work. But you guys can see, man, I'm just having a ton of fun ice wing on this build. If you guys want a good stretch build, now Layup, he made pretty much my build, but he just changed a few things to get it called a stretch playmaker. If you guys missed my Larry Bird video, it's pretty much the best spot up build in the game. Honestly, I think it's probably the best center build in the game as well. Definitely go check that out. I went over the jump shot. I went over what to do to make it. I think he's using my jumper as well. So definitely go check that out. I think you guys would really enjoy that build. But as you guys can see, man, look at this move right here. Step it back. Where are you going, big fella? We green it. 23-6 on our first game. You guys can see we're using all the Jamal Murray's animations. They're not too bad. But of course, since we don't have a logo, we got to go back and forth and try to find games. But this just reminded me as I'm going through this, I'm actually editing this Saturday morning. I know this guy doesn't have an aimbot or anything. He doesn't have a modded controller or anything like that. But this guy was literally knocking down every single green. He might have it. I don't know. But I don't think he did. But the biggest thing going on right now is shot aiming and people having modded controllers. Guys, there's literally people, if you guys can go back to like 2012, 2013, if you played Call of Duty, guys that had modded controllers, using to make their, shots quicker and all that kind of stuff like that. People now have that on NBA 2K21 to green every single shot. There's people literally that can just tap like L1 or something and they get a green every single time. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on, but you guys can see we're getting left wide open right here. I'm telling you, this build's a lot of fun, but I don't know what's going on with this game right now, man. I feel like there's no, skill gap. There's a speed boost glitch. As you guys can see, I do it right here. There's just playmaking shot creators making every single shot. There's builds where I have an 80-something 3-ball that I feel like I can't shoot wide open. But then again, there's also this next gameplay that I will show you. It's just games like that where centers can just rim run and attack the basket every single time and nothing will happen. I just don't know where this game's at right now. Hopefully a patch 3 can kind of fix it. Let me know down below your guys' thoughts, but you guys can see that Michael Jordan layup right there. Pretty nice animation. Let me know down below your guys' thoughts where the game's at right now. I still think this game could be salvageable for the next, month and a half if patch 3 actually works the way that it should. But again, you can see this build in the ISO is pretty much unstoppable. Rim running, shooting threes. They've got the center on me. I don't know what he's doing out there. You got to come up and step up, big fella. We green another shot. You can see the little dancing animation right there. Try to do the spin back. The center's on me again. 17-8. Man, you're too slow to guard me. I've got 95 speed. A 95 speed. They don't close out enough. It's a guard trying to close out. Layup greens it. We've got 16 points on his head, 95 speed, and 80-something three-pointer. You can't stop it. But this is the gameplay I'm talking about. Notice this guy is a glass cleaning finisher. Now, obviously, he's supposed to attack the basket and, make it every single time. But I guarantee this guy doesn't have above a 70 speed, and he's moving lightning quick up the court. Now, I want to show you every single one of their possessions. This is just this guard giving it to the center for him to score every single time. All he has to do is rim run. Layupon's right there. No weird body bump animations or anything. And he's just making every single shot. Now, you might be saying, okay, Layup is 6'7". This guy's probably 6'8", 6'9". That's a 2-inch differential. There's no way in a game like 2K21 you should allow guys just to attack the basket and be this overpowered, literally doing nothing. As you guys can see, I try to get the strip right there, but of course, it doesn't end up working. It's not a balance to this game right now, and I still have fun playing it. Obviously, I have a ton of different builds that help me, have fun on the game. But when you guys allow somebody to go 10 for 10, just rim running at the basket, just blow bys every single time, it just makes the game a little bit less enjoyable. And then, of course, the one time we probably got the stop with a 42% covered, I get a jumping foul because I have to help. At this point, I'm just like, man, I got to let the guard shoot, right? Because he hasn't done anything this whole entire game. He probably could have had a lob right there, but I end up tipping the pass. I'm wide open in the corner. They give me a full white. But luckily, since we're down 20-0, 2K is going to bless us and we're going to be able to make the shot. But you guys can see at this point, I guess this guy probably saw us play before, leaving Layup wide open in the corner. He has missed a couple this game, so he gets his white to finally drop. This time I go in. He thinks I'm going to bait it. He doesn't do a great job helping contest, but I get Michael Jordan layup. Definitely an animation I didn't want to get. But as we can size this guy up, go behind the back, we're able to get our blow by on our own crossover. Layup wide open in the corner. Now he's grinning, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable. We have to play flawless here, or we're definitely going to lose this game. But as you guys can see, I crabbed this guy, but last year I definitely would have felt comfortable shooting that. But this year it's just like you don't feel as comfortable shooting wide open shots unless you have like an 86 or above 3-point shot, which is crazy. I don't think it should be like that. But, I mean, that's what 2K implemented this year, but we got to live with it. You guys can see 20-16. We're inching our way back into this game. I got to play perfect. I don't want to shoot too many threes. They try to get the center to switch out on me, but 95 speed's way too quick. I try to go for the reverse dunk, get a long arm tomahawk, almost get blocked right there. You guys can see 2018, we're back in it again. Speed boost right by him. I'm telling you, the speed boost glitch is probably the most overpowered thing in 2K21. And we tie it back up 20-20. Game point, you already know what time it is. We're going off right here, and they're going to probably make Layup shoot, but they got the center on me again. We're going to size them up, little speed boost behind the back. Steph Curry, get a great angle on him, dunk the ball to end the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like. If you guys want to see any other NBA players, make sure to comment down below. But it's been your boy Dignified. I'm out. Peace.